Hey YouTube, just checking in today, maybe mess with the ponds for a second. Do a little separate video for the tanks. Let you guys check out the tanks. Sorry about the bottle. My brother's friends are over here. I don't know why they left the bottle outside. I don't know what they were on. I guess it wasn't that good. If they're leaving it outside. But yeah, just watching the kittens eat for a little bit. Had some plant mishaps. I went to go stay with my girlfriend yesterday. She's house sitting for a friend, so I went and stayed over there, and I came back and yeah, one of my plants was not doing too great. I'm not sure what I did to it before I left, but I just went ahead and changed. It's like I flushed it out, made sure that it's not whatever I put in it that was bad. I took it out. I'm not sure what it was, but something I did to it, it was not happening. It was not enjoying it. So yeah, I put new water in it. The other day I kind of planted this guy a little bit better. Might go ahead and do another little section of it. What I did is I just kind of took the roots that are growing out of it, like where you see there's like little nodes in the stalk right here. See, there's like some roots coming out of it. I just took those, I pushed them down, and then I took one of these bigger rocks, and it's not even a big rock, it's just like, you know, like a little medium-sized rock. It's just not small. I sat it right on top of the roots. I don't know, this one might be a little bit harder because it's got a little bit more. Yeah, it's got a little bit more going for it. I'll probably have to use both hands here in a second. But it was kind of, usually when I come out it'll be over here, covering up that other one. But I want it to be more compact. So I'm just going to take all these and just plant them around in this big circle. And then it'll look more compact. It's not actually going to be too much more compact, but I just, just replanting it. That's how you get stuff to carpet out, is how you plant it. This looks like it might die, this piece of it, but this piece is doing really good. Kind of weird how that works. I guess that's not gonna die. I don't know. It just looks not as good. See how this guy's doing. He's looking pretty okay. I accidentally had a shrimp in there. Yeah, I don't know if he's growing any new leaves, but he's definitely okay. Uh-oh. This one's straight just gone. I might have to move it. I might have to move it to where it's getting some more light, guys. Give me 1 second. It might not be getting quite enough light in this position. It's still alive, for sure, but let's just put it over here for a little bit. Maybe that'll help, guys. God damn, this one iris does not want to sit nicely. Oh man, that was a lot of algae I just got out, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I'll pick you guys back up now. Oh gosh. Alright, I gotta do some physical algae removal today too. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'll pick some out and you guys will be like, holy shit. There's a good old chunk of algae there. So, yeah, just pick it out physically and throw it away. It seems like the algae in the lower area is kind of dissipating. It's still a little cloudy, but I got those valves down there, so they should start oxygenating up the water and get stuff growing a lot better. And my duckweed's definitely spreading out. At first it was definitely dying off, and now it's starting to grow a little bit, so I think we're good, guys. Maybe. I'm gonna take some of these rocks right here. Let's see if I can. This one iris, he like tumbles over all the time and stuff. He's just like constantly falling over. One day I'll come out and he's one direction, the other day I'll come out and he's the other direction. But you don't want to really don't want to cover up that rhizome. You can still see it here, so I think he's okay, but you don't really want to cover that up. I think this iris maybe was not getting enough light over there. Ooh, his rhizome is a little soft. He might have died off. I don't know, it's not soft though, so we'll just check it out. Yep, this is what I'm doing today, guys, though. Just kind of getting some algae out and stuff. I've got some crypts I ordered, some crypt lucens, I believe is what I ordered. Got that mulch over there, I gotta take that to the back. I guess I'll get you guys a little bit more of the kittens, and then I'll probably go inside and do a video on the fish tanks really quick. Yeah, I got some crypt lucens on the way, and when it gets here, here's a little orange kitten. I got them pretty much tamed now to where they're not running away all crazy. It took me quite a few days of just petting them every day. They still run away a little bit, especially one of these little black ones he's really scared. But these ones, see, they're kind of running away. But if they really wanted to get away, he would have already got away. What's up, little guy? This one's name, depending on whether he's a boy or a girl, which I'm not sure of yet, is either going to be George or Georgia. Because he's peach colored. So like Georgia peach, you know. And this one, he pretty much always growls at you when you try to touch him while he's eating, or like interfere with his food. So I'm thinking either Richard or Karen or something. We'll see. You know, Richard's short for, you know, Dick for short, basically. Yeah. Just let you guys check out the kittens for a second, because they're looking pretty cute. This is still my favorite cat, probably, Carly. She's really smart. She likes attention, but she's not quite like, Steve's really a good cat too. He's just a little too attention hungry for me. Like, Carly doesn't just like get all of my space too bad usually, but Steve does. Steve will like follow you around the yard, and he walks between your legs, and you have to walk like this, because Steve's, you know, he wants you to pet him with your ankles, basically. As weird as that sounds, but yeah, guys. Ponds are looking good. I'm not even going to order any more plants for the ponds right now. I'm just going to let that stuff spread out, because the duckweed is kind of going to take the purpose of a low-growing plant. Because low-growing plants, all they pretty much are going to do is just like give you some kind of good surface cover, and then you're not really going to see. I'll show you what I'm talking about really quick, and then I'll go in, check out the ponds, or the tanks. Yeah, I put some new plants in the paludarium, but the crypts that I've ordered are coming for the paludarium. This thing's popping off. It's gonna give some really good shade. But yeah, really the purpose of the low growers is somewhat to kind of help with that algae, because the more low growers you have, you know, if you have duckweed and it's like growing over this, it's way less likely that there's going to be algae down in there. Because some of these plants, like the irises and stuff, they don't really shade themselves out too well. The arrowhead plant will shade itself. He doesn't really need the shade. This thing right here probably shades itself pretty good. But some of them won't do that. It just kind of depends on how they grow, if they're going to shade themselves out. So the low growers help for that. And then you have something else to kind of give you some coverage over the top of the water, and then there's not just like light beaming down to the bottom layer, getting a whole bunch of algae in there. And I forgot to feed them, even though I brought the food out, so I should probably go ahead and do that too. Should be plenty. overfeeding for now for some good fertilization for the plants, because most of these plants don't really have too much, like, I think maybe they have like little tiny balls of soil in there, but it's not too much. So my fish food is my fertilizer for now. Here sometime soon I'll have some fertilizer to throw in here. I think I'm gonna make my own, actually. I think I'm gonna get some powdered fertilizer and mix it up myself and everything. How's this guy doing? He's not doing amazing. Does he need to come up out of the water? There's a freaking maple tree growing in it though. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever had this, but right above my pond, there's a red maple. And so it scattered all its little, little helicopter spinny leaves down. And they have been going to town in the pond. Let's see. I've picked a couple out already, but look at this. Yeah, look. Here's another one. Those things are crazy because they'll grow anywhere. They're not supposed to grow. They're not supposed to grow in that wet. But the seeds, they'll sprout up anywhere. It's crazy. My buddy was like, "Oh yeah, they do that." He's like, "That's normal." I was like, "That's not normal. That's freaking weird." Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Stinging insects, guys. I don't know actually what it was, but just a quick run and do it. Got some butterflies. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually get a chair. I'm gonna be sitting right up against my wall over there on the house, and this one doesn't really have fish in it, so you guys don't need to watch them eat. The white clouds look cool while they eat because they swim around in a little swarm. Yeah, all of this stuff should grow in though, I think. The only thing I'm really worried about right now is that iris. I think will be okay. Everything in that pond with the full sunlight is growing good, but this thing right here, maybe I need to move it. I wonder if it's getting too much sunlight. I don't know. Some of these leaves look good. It's really kind of hard to tell. It looks like it's growing a new one. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it, I guess. It's doing good, I guess. Yeah, guys, that's all for my video today. I'll get you guys some shots of the fish tanks. I'm gonna get that guy tucked back in, and I'll do some algae removal out here. Probably go back inside. It's hot outside today. Thanks, guys. Hopefully you have a wonderful day, and enjoy your YouTube time.